Hi, Hope Ebert from Timberhead CrossFit. We are working on lesson 5, which is based on scaling today. For the workout, I chose the 2 rounds for time, 600-meter run into 20 burpees over the bar, 20 squat cleans, and then 20 strict handstand push-ups. For our stimulus today, I chose 13 to 17 minutes. I broke that down into 2.5 to 3 minutes on the run. For the burpees, 1.5 to 2 minutes. When we get to the squat cleans, I'm thinking 3 sets, which should take us about 1.5 to 2 minutes. And then the 20 strict handstand push-ups, 4 quick sets, about 1 minute to 1.5 minutes on those. So for our beginner athlete today, we're thinking someone who might be new to CrossFit, but isn't new to working out necessarily. So we're gonna scale back the volume on all 4 movements. We're gonna start them off with a 400-meter run. This should take them about that 2.5, maybe 3 minutes today. I wanna give them plenty of time on this run in case they're not conditioned to much cardio. For our intermediate athletes, usually a 400-meter run takes about 1.5 to 2 minutes. So I think that giving them a 400-meter run, but giving them that 2.5 minutes will work out well for them. For our burpees over the bar, we're gonna scale them back to burpees today. We're not jumping over the bar. I wanna save some of that complexity for the barbell movement that we're gonna have them doing today. So just burpees. And then for our squat cleans, we're gonna have them do a squat plus a front squat today. So we're gonna keep that volume at 12, and then that's gonna allow them to have some complexity on the bar, some like a challenging movement, but it's gonna take them longer to do that than a squat clean. So we're gonna give them 12 of those, which should equal that 1.5 to 2 minutes. For our strict handstand push-ups, we're gonna have them do some seated dumbbell presses. So again, I don't think that this will take them necessarily 1 minute to 1.5 minutes. They might have a little bit of time left over, but I wanna give them some time to have them be able to transition, or if we need to go over the movement really quickly, then we have that time. For our intermediate athlete, we're gonna have them do a 600-meter run today. We're gonna get them as close to RX as we can. We're gonna scale back some of the volume just so that we can get them familiar with the movement and then get them closer to RX down the road. So for the burpees over the bar, we're gonna keep that RX movement, again, scaling back the volume to 15, and that should get us to that 1.5 to 2 minutes. And then for our squat cleans, we can keep the weight the same today, but I think bumping back those 5 reps is gonna allow them to get confident with cycling the barbell. And then for our handstand push-ups, we're gonna have them do them from a pike position today. So I think that that can still be done in 4 sets, and they can get that done in that 1.5 to 1 minute range. And then for our injured athlete today, we're working with a shoulder injury, so that is going to be a problem going overhead today. For that, we can keep them with that 600-meter run because that's not going to be an issue with their shoulder. But when we get to that burpee, I don't really want them jumping out to an up-down or to a burpee today. So we're going to have them step out and in, and then they can jump over the bar. For our squat cleans, again, we're going to try to limit the strain on that shoulder with turning over that bar. So we're going to keep them with some front squats today. We're going to keep the volume the same, 20, 20, and 20, so they still get the volume that we're working for in this workout, but we're gonna do some front squats. Again, this shouldn't take them as long as these squat cleans, but those burpees will take them a little bit longer since we're stepping out. So we're gonna trade some time there. And then finally, for our handstand push-ups, we're gonna have them do just 20 push-ups so that we get them into a pushing movement today. But again, we can still break that into those 4 sets, so we're not overworking that shoulder.